Alright folks, so welcome to the lighting part. So our model is actually 90% done, some detailings are left. But let's first of all get the lightings right. For that I will first spawn my camera. I will select maybe this dome, Shift S, cursor to selected, Shift A, and I will spawn my camera there, and I will G and I will drag it back. So if you press N you will get this panel. I want at least this should be 0 and even that should be 0, and let's first get this to 90 so it's facing forward. I don't need reference that much. I will get another window here and I will press 0 on my numpad, and I can see now here how my camera is looking. For the camera settings I will use my orthographic projection, and I will, in my viewport display there's a thing called paper cut. For paper cut does it focuses right the area which is coming in inside the camera. I will increase everything here, so this is what my camera is seeing right now. So I will just increase my orthographic scale, and I will drag my camera back here, and I will now just decrease my X rotation around 77. I will GZ drag my camera up, and now our beautiful house is visible. Let's scale this plane. Let's rotate it. I mean, whatever feels fine to you, that much works. Let's increase our orthographic view. Let's give some breathing space from the sides. Great. Now our next step is, let's for our, so that we do not get confused here, I always keep my overlays off in my cameras. Alright, let's press H and hide this camera so that it does not come in front of us while modeling. Now I will switch on, just check if you have cycle selected here. We are going to be using cycles, and always Control S, save it. I will select render, and I will choose scene light, scene world. So first thing first, so people have made lighting a really complicated issue. I will not make it really complicated, and I will show you how you can achieve the best lighting possible. First of all, you need a light which covers from top to bottom. Let's shift this, let's go in the center, Shift A, light. Let's get an area light on top of it. Let's increase the size. The size should be almost bigger than your whole model, not completely. Let's get this till here, and let's increase it around 100 maybe. Yeah, I think 100 seems fine, or maybe 150 seems fine to me. And I will now light the background up. Always remember, if you take a real world perspective, when the sunlight strikes a building, you will see everything is all lit up. There's nothing dark or nothing really too, I mean there's nothing dark aside from where the light is. Alright, so I will Shift T and I will drag this light at the back, and I will choose a point light, and I will increase the size of it, and I will increase the scale to around maybe 20,000, and I will take this back till here, and I will increase the radius of it. I will lift it up so that our back is lit. I mean, it should not be too lit. I mean, it should not be like 50,000 around. It should not be that much lit. 20,000 or maybe 25,000 works. Alright, to get to get your same lighting effect, you can always take what I'm having, like 39.1 meter radius and 25,000 watt power, and my location are these exact. So if you copy these, you will get the same results. All right, but you should understand like what's happening here. There's one top light which is just illuminating the building from the top, and one at the back which is illuminating the backside. All right, now most importantly, now we need a light which strikes from the side. All right, for that I will shift T and I will make it till there, and I will use a spotlight for this. So this is our spotlight, this is how it looks. Always remember guys, to you need to have interesting lighting on your building. Like there should be a contrast in your renders. Like I have tried to strike the light at around 45 degrees angle. I mean tools, yeah, around 45-degree angle here. So what this does is I have one completely lit up portion and one is dark portion, and I also see shadows. So some noobs, I mean as a beginner, what I used to do is I would select, let's get this out. For lighting as a noob, for me used to be like just lighting the whole building. Let's get this in front, median, and I would just pump it up. There goes my lighting. See, this is what people do. There's no contrast, nothing, just whole building is damn lit up. Maybe like this. This is what I should say the beginners would do. All right, so you are not a beginner, I am teaching you. What you need to do is you need to always try to make interesting lighting effect. We have a spotlight somewhere here. Just if you're confused, you can check my locations and try it. What I will do is, it is right now looking down. If you go up and if you double tap R, you will have a control like this. All right, double tap R, let's hit a building like this. All right, right now it's nothing visible here because our power is too low. Let's pump it up to 350, and here again, you are not a noob, you are a pro now. What you will do is you will check this option, use nodes, and you will have an emission node here. From here you can increase the strength of lighting, and from here also, but we will always use this strength. All right, for now let's say I should increase my strength to around 200. It's like that. Now I need smooth lighting. If you look at the reference, it's smooth. For that, what I would do is I would increase my radius. Just see the effect of increasing the radius. Our shadows are too sharp. If I increase the radius, my shadows are smooth. Alright, let's get it to around 1.5, or maybe around that much. And I want to fill every part of this render. I will just increase my spot size also. Alright, so it's like that now, and I will use another magical node called black body. So this is just for giving color to our renders. Alright, I will plug it in, and 1500 is the lowest of all. If you Google the black body temperatures, it's actually a temperature. Alright, so we will use, if you have heard like 4K lighting, 3K lighting, it's like that. So we are going to use 3000 and get a vibe of a sunset. I mean, if you see, get a sunset vibe here, and our lighting is almost done. I think we should just light our background more up. I mean, I can increase it to around 35,000. I think it looks fine. Now I will even try to increase 2.5 the radius of the shadows, and you can try experimenting with the shadows also, I think, but this is the perfect position, I guess. Alright, so let's bump it to 300. Some more quality render will come out, and I will do is again use some color management. If you go into the render settings, you will have these options here, color management. So what I usually do is our view transform look is always none. What I highly use is I use high contrast or maybe medium high contrast, whatever fits. I think medium high contrast fits, and you can even play with gamma and all stuff. I will use zero point 0.9, around 0.9 at gamma, and I don't think we needed to give it some exposure. I mean, it even looks fine like that. Alright, now a final step is to get one more light from this side. You see it's too dark right now. I do not want it to be too dark, so what I will do is I will shift D, get this top light here, and I will choose point, and for this I will just select these lights and I will press H. I will just hide them, so I just see the effect of this light. I need a really subtle effect. I will 500 or maybe 2000. Really subtle effect. If I press Alt H again, I see now. Alright, if I press H, yeah, I think it's perfect now. So our lighting, guys, is done.